Hey there, hi there, ho there everybody! Mr. Magic Blocks here to show you 5 different Blacksmith Forge ideas that can be used really anywhere in Minecraft, above ground, underground, in the nether, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get started. For this first design, it's mostly, it's not meant to be a standalone piece, it's meant to be something that accompanies your build, but this is a metal refinery, or a metal foundry. What we have here is we have a large cauldron that is carrying a vat of molten metal, and it's dumping it into a reservoir. So you see here, I'll show you. Oops, we get down lower. I used quartz for this, so that way we can have the slabs, or excuse me, the stairs. And then we have this. Basically, if you want, you can make a 3x3. Oh, I still have stairs. You can make a 3x3. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 along the bottom. And then you just make that 2 deep. And then you carve out what you don't need and then put in the stairs. There you go. And then you want to make sure that you carve out this center block here too, because you're going to put in a bucket of lava. And the lava is supposed to be molten iron. The next thing that's important here is the supports. The supports are what's going to drag the cauldron from the refinery to the reservoir. So you see the cauldron here is in the pouring position. Typically you would have iron chains or some sort of steel chains or something on one side and on the other side. And you would have 2 people pulling the cauldron back. So there'd be a fire over here. Hi, Bunny. You'd have a cauldron fire over here melting the metal. And then it would come over here and you'd pour it into there. I don't know if that's how a refinery works, but for the sake of this video, we're going to say that's how it works. The second design I have for you is more of an actual build, or room, I guess you could say. And this is an actual blacksmithing forge. This is more of a medieval style setup, I guess you could say, out of all the ones that we have here. So, and this is an open layout, so you could do this outside, or you really need a wide open area. This is going to be about a 15 by 15 area. So you can do it outside or in a large barn or something like that. So we start off here with the actual forge. This is the fire pit here, and you have the chimney going up to carry all the fumes out. And then I used white stained glass here. This is for the cover, so when you're done using the forge, you fold this over and it covers that up. And then over here is the tool bench. So you have all your tools over here. You have your shovel, your hammer, because that kind of looks like a hammer, and you have a pick. And then you have these different things here. I don't know what these could be used for. Maybe shaping the metal. Besides a hammer, maybe this could be a bender. I don't know what a bender is, but whatever. And then you just have a little workspace here, as well as over here. This is a workspace as well, but it's more of an open, wider workspace. And then we have our actual anvils here. You'll notice I put the very damaged anvil closest to the fire, as this is the one that would be used right away. And then over here would be like the secondary anvil, and then these 2 anvils over here wouldn't really be touched. So I mean, they're there, but I really like this design for an anvil, kind of like the pinwheel shape. It makes a nice large anvil area. The next thing we have over here is the water trough. So after you're done hammering the metal, what they would do is they would go over and stick it in water, and that would help to temper it. And we also have some extra water storage over here. Yes, and I just brought this down a little bit to add depth. So it adds a good amount of depth there. You can see it adds a little extra to the build. And yeah, this one has a lot of wide open space. Typically you'd find blacksmith shops would have a very wide open space. It wouldn't be too cramped, you know, just in case they were working with, you know, a large piece that they were building. The third idea we have here is something that's really more for the nether. If you're going to build in the nether, if you want like a big base in the nether, this would be the thing for you to build. So we have our little entryway over here. We come in here, and again we have our pinwheel shaped anvil set up here, and we have our tool bench. You'll see we put some tools up here. I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like a vise or something like that you can use. We have our little workspace, and then over here, because you know you can't place water in the nether, we're going to use cauldrons. So I have a setup of cauldrons. And the one thing I really like about this setup is you can actually build it right next to a lava river, and oh, it just adds so much to it. Put a couple of cobblestone stairs and slabs and cobblestone blocks, and it makes it look like you know, a stony bit that's protruding, and you can even make your own lava river. The fourth design is more of a, I guess you could say, a modern design, or a flat design. I guess you could really say a simplistic design. It comes down slowly, so you're going to need a lot of half slabs here. So we come down here, and you'll see it's mostly cobble, and then the floor uses stone brick. So we have 2 anvils over here for the forging, and then over here we have a lava pit for our fire source, our heating source, and then of course we have our water pool here that we can use to temper the metals. And then, you know, of course, just like all the other ones, we have our tool wall, our tool bench. Not really a bench, so to say, but just a tool storage area, I guess you could say. And the one thing, if you go back and if you rewind the video a little bit, you'll notice each tool bench that I do, or tool wall, tool storage area, each one that I do has a slightly different shape. So you'll see this one comes almost straight up, and it has these pillars on the sides, and then I use stone brick stairs, and I have that little open space right there. The last one I'm going to show you guys today is meant for kind of aesthetics, but it's mostly meant for utility. So if you're doing a survival base, this would be perfect for you. We have our furnaces on the sides here. It looks nice. We have the stone slabs, and we also have the cobble with a little bit of cobble wall here. We have our anvils in the floor, as well as a crafting bench. And then for lighting and also for aesthetics, we have three spaces of lava. And then I just put cobble stairs here to kind of hide it, but also to add a little bit extra. Because if you just have a sheet of lava going across here, it's not, I don't think it's as impressive. I mean, it kind of is, but I like that better. It kind of hides it, and it looks neat. An alternative to this one would be, we have the furnaces again, we have the anvils here with the crafting bench, but let's say you want to use lava buckets as a fuel source. What you can do is go harvest the lava, and then you can have your lava storage facility. I guess you could just have a chest full of lava buckets, but I think this really looks nice. I mean, you can't burn yourself. Oh, yeah, see, I'm trying to jump here. You can't burn yourself, and it looks really impressive. It looks really nice. That wraps up today's video on 5 ideas for a blacksmith forge. I hope you found something that you can use in your own worlds, and if you did find something, leave a like on this video. I'd appreciate it. Also, in the comments section below, let me know what your favorite part of this video was. That way I can get a feel for the things that you guys like, and I can give you the content that you want. Okay, well, that wraps it up, and I'll be heading out now. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!